Walmart is getting personal with the retailer revamping its website in an attempt to dethrone online king Amazon. Here now, our marketing maven Bruce Turkel from Turkel Brands and our very own Jolene Kent. Bruce, what do you think of the new Walmart revamp?
Well, I think that it makes a lot of sense for Walmart to make a change. Here's the biggest problem, though. When you order from Amazon, the one thing that Walmart can't touch is a box comes to your house that says Amazon. Now you're going to order from Walmart and a box is going to come to your house that says Walmart. That just doesn't have the same appeal.
Really? I don't care what the box says. I just want the thing I want for a good price, and I want it to show up like tomorrow, which is the reason why I have Amazon Prime. What?
You care a lot. You care what your neighbors think.
No,
Absolutely.
I don't. No, I don't.
Well,
Bruce, you're crazy. Normally, you are dead on. This, you are absolutely crazy. Yeah, because I don't care who sends it to me. I want what I want for a good price, and I want it to show up right away. And that's always my problem with Target and Walmart and the others online. With Amazon, I know it's going to show up. Joe, what do you think?
That's really what it's all about, the bottom line. And if Walmart can provide a price that's more appealing and a delivery service that's more accurate than Amazon, then maybe they'll be able to survive. But if you look at the revenue numbers right now, a very small percentage of Walmart's continuing declining U.S. revenue numbers. The last 5 straight quarters, they haven't done very well. It's a tiny bite size compared to Amazon, and Amazon will continue to dominate because they have this infrastructure.
Bruce, you want to take one more quick stab at it, you snob?
Yeah, I do, and it's absolutely about being a snob. People don't care what's in the box. They care about what people think about what they buy. I think this makeover needs a lot more than makeup.
Okay, all right, moving on. Cat owners everywhere rejoice. No need to feel guilty about letting your cat hang around, just lazily eating and sleeping all day and doing nothing. Instead, there is a new KickStarter campaign that can help your furry feline friend reach its full potential and bathing suit weight. The exercise wheel, aptly named One Fast Cat, is taking off on KickStarter. Of course it is. Raising more than $250,000. Come on! It's an exercise wheel for cats!
It's amazing.
For $200? Are you kidding me? Bruce, would you pay this for an exercise wheel for your cat?
First of all, it's a cat, not a hamster. Second of all, my cat already has its own couch because it's clawed all our couches to shreds, getting all the exercise it needs. And third of all, I couldn't hang clothes over it like I do with my exercise bike.
That
so
is a great point.
Any point.
Yeah, Joe, I mean, I love this thing. I thought it was hysterical. I love cats. And then $200 and $250,000 on KickStarter?
Yeah, I have to admit.
Are these people like smoking catnip?
Yeah, exactly. Well, they probably need to be putting their cats on a Catkins diet because this clearly is
well played, Jolene. Yes, well played. Good joke.
Yeah,
that was a good one.
Off the top of my head.
That was nice. All right. So speaking of KickStarter, a few weeks ago we told you about the mystery KickStarter campaign where donors trusted user Jordan Bishop with their money without even knowing what they were investing in. They just gave him money. Turned out the final product was greeting cards called Wise Words. Well, today, Jordan sent me one of the cards from Words to the Wise. Inside, he basically said, suck it, you know, like we made it and whatever. And you put our card up on TV and we made a fortune. It's all right. No, he actually sent me a very nice message inside. But the outside says it takes 20 years to build a reputation and 5 minutes to ruin it. If you think about that, you might do things differently. Do you think he's trying to say, Bruce, that I was ruining his reputation by calling this campaign silly on TV?
Well, I think you ruined my investment strategy because if you remember when we talked about it, you said to me at the end, okay, you go buy it. And I did. $9 down the toilet, and I didn't even get a card. So.
Oh, and you didn't even get a card, and you spent the $9. I'm so sorry. You know what? Maybe I'll send you a check for that because I feel bad that you did that on my. It was very smart of him, I would say, from a marketing standpoint. He sent me the card, and here we are talking about it again.
Melissa,
and if you're
Jordan's
a smart cookie, he's a smart cookie.
That's
I still think they're
told
cool,
you.
For the record.
All right. The end of the World Cup leaving one of soccer's top stars with a little too much time on his hands. Cristiano Ronaldo, I'm not sure I said that right, I'm sorry, appearing in this Japanese ad for facial fitness. Seriously? A bizarre rubber wand that claims to preserve your youthful smile. They must not have paid Ronaldo quite enough. He is the only one in the ad that actually doesn't put this thing in his mouth. Bruce, I've got to assume that they got Ronaldo because you weren't available, or?
Ronaldo is on the cover of Men's Health magazine as the fittest man in the world.
Yeah.
They're really not focusing on his mouth. They're focusing on his abs. So who knows? Maybe this thing helps there too.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm also wondering why if he's endorsing the product and then he just never. We've watched the ad a bunch of times because that's what we do before the show, and he never puts it in his mouth and actually uses it.
Would you?
So no, I wouldn't either. But I mean, it's like the worst endorsement for the product of all time because he's like, here it is. I'll be paid to stand here, but I definitely won't use it.
Put it in my mouth.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, you guys were fun. Thank you so much.